What's going on, guys? I got a little DIY for you today. How to make spiral flu arrows out of turkey feather. Stay with me. Okay, so this is how I make flu arrows. Okay, I find these turkey feathers everywhere in the woods. Or you can get them off of a wild turkey that you shot during the spring or fall season, whenever your season goes into play there. First thing I do is there's a little ridge here, right in the middle of the quill. Okay, bring that in for you. See it? See that little ridge? What I'm gonna do, take a razor blade, and we'll follow that ridge all the way up. All the way up. Okay. Best way to do that. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna press down. I'm gonna take that ridge, favor one side of it, all the way. I couldn't get all the way up top, but it's alright. Sometimes you're going to have to cut it a couple times down through there. All the way down that quill till it pops. Now I got two feathers. Pick one, put the other one aside. Now, shouldn't have a whole lot to do. I got to trim out on the sides here. What's it? Maybe. Anyway, there's a little thick here. It's a little thick right in here. So all I'm going to do is take the razor blade again, and I'm going to gently and easily cut. I'm not going to take a lot off at a time. I'm just going to take a little off at a time until I thin that thickness out. Okay? There we go. Alright. Now if you do it good, you ain't got to fix a lot. There's a little thick here. It's a little thick here, so I'm trying to trim it out as good as I can here. Right there is a little thick. So don't take a lot off. Just take a little bit. Oh. There we go. And then it's got a little bit left right there that's still attached. Pop that off. And then all I'm going to do is there's some, I'm not sure what you call it. It's inside the quill. It's like a pit. It's like a pit or whatever. I'm just going to take my razor blade and just clean it as good as I can. And they don't have to be perfect, you know what I mean? If these were my fletchings for hunting, I would take it and sand it. You know what I mean? Alright, so we got that. Okay. Come on, give me the arrow. There we go. You got your bear shaft. Okay. I'm going to show you how to attach them. It all trimmed up and everything for the most part. I still got this bottom piece, so I'm going to take it and I'm just going to snip that bottom piece off right there. Okay. Now, this is probably 9-10 inches maybe. Not really in particular. Then you're going to need you some. I use Gorilla Super Glue. This is what I use. I mean, you can use anything really, but I found that this works pretty good. You're going to get glue on you regardless. I've already did all my prepping on this. So what I do is I'm going to go down probably about maybe right there. I'm just going to cant it off the side of it like that. See? Just going to place it down. You're going to line it up, move it over to the left. Okay? I'm going to do that. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to place some glue on that first point. Okay? I mean, you're going to get glue on you regardless. Then I'm going to let that glue set. Not on me. You're going to get glued a couple times. Alright. I'm going to put some more glue on it on the side here. Like that. Then I'm going to spin it so we're actually the back of that quill. Okay. Then I'm going to run me some glue up the quill. I just do it in sections. And then I grab where I don't have glue and I pop that off. That's alright. I'll hold it down. And I just wrap. Sometimes the quill is a little stout. It will go. That quill is stout. Just hold down the quill. And the glue sets, it'll set. And repeat. Put some glue on the back side of the quill. Grab your quill and roll it all the way up until you meet the glue. Hold it. Okay. Now my quill broke out a little bit here. That's no big deal. I'm gonna pop it down there and pop it off there. Okay. Then rinse some more glue. I mean, you're gonna get gluey. You're gonna get stuck with glue on you, no matter how you do it. And then you just start spinning again. Run it all the way up. Let that glue set. for a minute. Alright, glue set. Then you can go and start moving your feathers around, making them, break loose. Like, I don't understand the whole concept of, because I was gonna buy me some flu arrows, but I don't understand the whole concept of them. The how expensive they are. I don't get it. Like, I understand, but for one arrow they want like $15 for a flu. I'm like, I don't get it. Why they're so expensive, but I said, you know what? What's the difference between a flu and the feathers that I have? The length. I was like, well, I'll just get a full length arrow, or a full length. I'll just make a full length feather and cut it down to 11, 12 inches, whatever. And we'll see what happens. And then this one, see how you end up here. But at the end of it, get some scissors here. But at the end of it, he's gonna go and snip off the quill right at the tip, right there. So that's good right there. And all I'll do is come down at the bottom, and then I'll angle it. You know what I mean? I'll just angle that quill so it's nice and flush, so there ain't nothing catching on it. See what I'm saying? See I'm laying down? There's no catch there no more. Okay? Then you just go and ruffle out your feathers, and you got yourself a spiral flu arrow. See that? That's pretty much it, guys. I made this one earlier today, but I doubled it. I put two see the difference? I put one here and I put two on this one. This one, it stops like real fast. Like at 30, 40 yards, it just plummets. Which I shot it with one today, and it seemed to do pretty good. So that's all I'm going to do with this one. Let's put one on it. And that's how I make my flu arrows. They're the spiral flus. They work just as good as anything I've ever used. And like, it doesn't matter if it's left wing or right wing. I just found this in the woods. I've got a whole bucket in there full of feathers. I just find. My boys find them. They just bring them back home, whatever. But yeah, that's all I do to make flus, to spiral flus. And I still got this one, and I can file this down and trim it out, and I can make another arrow just off the other side of it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's left wing, right wing, feather. You can do it. I mean, as long as it's 11 inches, 10 inches, 8 inches. I mean, you can do it. So that's my little DIY for a spiral flu arrow. Like, subscribe. We got plenty more stuff coming for you guys, so stick with us.